Hello, you can ask anything about trading. I am good, man. How are you? So this is my current holdings in stock market. So currently I am holding one ETF and two stocks. So the first one, which is Nifty Biz, it is the ETF of. Thank you, man. And the second and third are two stocks. My 95% of the holdings is in the third wheels. So 5% in first two and 95% in the third one. So currently I'm very bullish on that. And thank you, man, for subscribing. As usual, the ETF is giving consistent and slow returns. So I switched to stocks slowly. I'm adding the second one because my funds are in the third one. So whenever I'll achieve this target, maybe I'll increase this, or I'll find the new one. Let's see what future holds for me. So from 44 to 72, it took me 9 months, less than a year. So last year, 2025, in September, October, I started buying this wheels. So this growth 65-70% is in past 9 months. So I have received two dividends of this. So 1.5% I have already received as a dividend, and the rest you can see. 3 weeks back, this stock touched 100%, and now this is showing a correction. So at that time, this was not 72; it was 86. You can search. Let me tell you, you can go on my Instagram page. Here I regularly update my portfolio here. So here you can see this was the 100% return, which I have pinned here on my Instagram channel. So 2-3 weeks back, my stock portfolio touched 100% return. So it was showing, currently it is showing 63, 64. So at that time it was touching 100%. So now it is going through a correction or a consolidation phase, but still I am sticking with my this portfolio, because I am aiming for my current aim is 1 CR portfolio target, and I think this stock can provide me or give me the boost to 1 CR target. That's why I'm currently holding this thing. You can follow my Instagram also, where I update regularly on a daily basis. Matlab means 5 days a week. Whenever the markets are open, I regularly update there. Thank you, brother. So analysis is, I'm doing this from past 13-14 years. So slowly believing in the concept of compounding. I am a true believer of compounding. So from last 2-3 years, the compounding effect is truly showing in my portfolio account. So that's it. Compounding really works, man. If you are a true believer of earth wonder, that is compounding, then swing trading is best for you. Actually, when I started my career in trading in 2013, 12 and 13, I used to do lot of intraday. but my success ratio was not quite high in intraday. Then I switched to FNO, futures and options, and all the leverage thing. In that also my thank you, man. Thank you, Harvik. So in that also my success ratio was not very good. So maybe I'm not good in intraday and FNO, but from last 7 years, 6 years, I started slowly and slowly doing swing trading. So in swing trading, slowly my portfolio started building, and it gave me a good result. So I completely switched to swing trading, and I do swing trading on weekly and monthly charts. So I don't consider hourly or minute charts. So the minimum I see is daily chart, and I go to quarterly, monthly chart. So that's where my success ratio has gone up a lot, and I have completely stopped trading in FNO, leveraged units, and intraday. So now I don't trade in leveraged FNO and intraday. So I completely switched to cash stock holding and swing trading. So it has given me a fantastic returns. And my last 3 years, 4 years have completely changed my trading mindset, psychology, and portfolio capital as well. So my capital from last 3 4 years, it is growing more than 30% CAGR or 40% CAGR, maybe more than 40% CAGR, just because of swing trading. I am holding good stocks, and if this continues, I'm aiming for a 1 CR portfolio target. So let's see when God helps me to reach there. But I'm aiming for 1 CR target in my portfolio. So this the highest I've reached here is 85 or 86. You can that was 3 or 4 months back, 4 weeks back only. So last month I touched this was 84 or 85, but after that my portfolio has seen a correction. So it is all mentioned in my daily, I update on my Instagram, so you can watch there. So my portfolio, which is showing here, is 27. It reached to 45. So it is currently from the highest level, it is down 15 lakhs rupees. From the highest level, it is down 15 lakh rupees or 16 lakh rupees. So but I'm very comfortable holding this stock. So that's why I'm holding it. And this one. So the second stock, mostly I bought it from the dividends I received from Wheels. So nearly I have received 70,000 rupees as a dividend from this. So this is 1,33,000. So I was having 50-60,000 extra, and 70,000 as a dividend. So I combined those and I bought Samman Capital. So Samman Capital is also looking very good on charts and on my analysis. So that's why I bought, but this is a very small quantity as compared to Wheels. So this is having a 95% weightage in my portfolio, and these two, Nifty Bees and Samman combined, are having 5% or less than 5% weightage. So it's a very concentrated portfolio, and I don't believe in diversification. I am a hardcore believer in concentration of portfolio. So if I have studied many big investors and many big like Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, and all those. So I have studied them, and one thing is very clear: when you want to make big in stock market, you have to do a very good analysis, and after that you have to make a big bet in a concentrated portfolio. That's how you grow your portfolio. In starting, when I started my investing journey, I used to buy Nifty Bees. So this is an ETF linked to Nifty 50 of Indian stock market. But then I realized that the amount of money it will make, so I can by far surpass the returns of Nifty Bees by having stocks in my portfolio. Finding of the stocks was very important for me. So I started searching for stocks. So the main criteria I used to follow was, first I used to go in on Nifty 50 charts. Then I used to analyze the sectors. So sector analysis is very important. I got to know the point that money after every few years is being rotated among various sectors. So there are many sectors around. You can search for Nifty Pharma, Nifty Auto, Nifty Realty, and all those sectors. So currently, if you can open the chart of Nifty Pharma and Nifty Auto, so you will find that Nifty Pharma is forming higher high, higher lows, and it is at all time high, even though Nifty 50 is not at all time high, but Nifty Pharma. So most of the stocks of Nifty Pharma will be making money current. So as same as for Nifty Auto. So most of the Nifty Auto companies are making money, even though Nifty 50 is not performing good. So the Wills, I bought here was the analysis of that only, that Nifty Auto was performing and way better than Nifty 50. So I searched for many companies of Nifty Auto, and there I got the idea of investing in Wheels India. So there I thought that this company is looking really good and was looking for diversification in various sector. So 2-3 months back, if you can search on Google, there was a joint venture between Wheels and Bosch. So they got a 50-50 joint venture. I didn't know before investing that Wheels will go into a joint venture with Bosch. So 2 months back, they formed a joint venture with Bosch, and it's a 50-50, and they are in air suspension and compression. You can go and Google and you can search for that. But I didn't know before investing. I invested in last year in September, October, near Diwali season. So that's how analysis work. Currently Nifty Pharma is looking absolutely fantastic, and there are many other sectors which are looking absolutely fantastic. So the first criteria, you should focus on sectors. So Nifty, then divide Nifty in sectors. So you should always prioritize yourself in looking for sectors which are outperforming Nifty. Outperformance of the sector is very important if you are looking for investment. If you are looking for intraday and FNO, it doesn't matter, you can do anywhere. I am not a pro in that, but if you want a swing trading, if you want to create wealth, always and always look for sector rotation and sector analysis. If you find a bull sector which is overall the sector is performing way better than Nifty, you should always go all in on those sectors, and on those sectors find the companies which are performing way better and outperforming those sectors. So now we have three comparison sectors which are outperforming Nifty, and stocks which are outperforming that sector. So it will be a compounding effect. So the stock is outperforming that sector, and that sector is outperforming that Nifty. So you will find that sector, you will find that company, and the result will be like this. So here that's how I got to find out this stock, and I bought it on near Diwali last year. So September, October was my buying time. After that also, after 4 November, December, January, it didn't give me any returns. So it was a negative for 17-18% after that also. But my analysis was very clear, and after that it gave me absolutely fantastic returns. It nearly doubled my money in after past 3 months. It doubled my money. So that's how you should do sector analysis, and you should find stocks, and you should go for swing trading. And mind you, swing trading for me, and I think for everyone, swing trading is the trade which anyone can do, and anyone can create a wealth. Intraday and FNO is not possible for anyone who is going for job and who have other businesses to handle. So swing trading is for everyone who wants to create wealth.